ஆரம்பிக்கிறேன். A very warm welcome to everyone. I am Divyashree, third year CSE department, RMDEC. I'm here to present presentation on a Selenium automation testing. Let us see history of Selenium testing tool. In 2004, the making of Selenium in two parts from A to B. In 2005, a Selenium remote control, and in 2006, a Selenium IDE, and in 2007, a Selenium WebDriver, and in 2008, multiplied by n, a Selenium grid. In 2016, Selenium 3.0 was introduced, and in 2019, W3C protocol, which helped the Selenium to reach its greatest extent. And in 2021, Selenium 4 was released. Let us just see what is Selenium. Selenium is a free, open source, automated testing framework used to validate web application across different browsers and platforms. And what is Selenium IDE? Selenium Integrated Development Environment is the simplest framework in the Selenium suite and is the easiest one to learn. It is a Chrome and a Firefox plugin that you can install as easily as you can with other plugins. If you want to create more advanced test cases, you'll need to use either Selenium, remote control, or WebDriver. Let us see what is Selenium tool suite. It is not a single tool, but a suite of software, each piece catering to a different Selenium question and answer testing. This is how the flowchart works. And what is Selenium Grid? The grid can minimize test runtime. Selenium Grid is a smart server that routes test commands to browser instances on remote devices. The two servers are the hub server and the node remote device. The entire Selenium software testing suite is comprised of 4 components: Selenium IDE, Selenium remote control, which allows programming languages in creating complex tests, and WebDriver. It is a newer breakthrough that allows you to test scripts to communicate directly to the browser, thereby controlling it from the OS level, and Selenium Grid. Now, let us see the demo of working with Selenium by using the software named as Selenium Simple Test. This is how the simple Selenium testing software looks like. We are now going to test for a browser. For now, we are giving SST testing as a command in Linux platform. And we are going to install SST because then only a system can interact with the software texting tool. And then we are using the command as cat tests, where it shows that from sst.action, we are importing all of the necessary details that are needed. And the set base URL is that our system's default URL. And we are going to business if that is correct and assessing the business platform. If the software testing is true, we'll go to business platform. If it fails, then we go to /foo website. And in a write text field, if we give the name of keys, example cloud, when a button is clicked, that is input and value is search and type submit, you'll get to a URL that consists of cloud and stays in that page for 3 milliseconds. Now let us run the demo. Now the SST is starting. It shows all of the details and it goes to the browser that which we are given. Resting is successful, so it goes to the website. If we give cloud as in a text field, it goes to that search results, which is also true. So the testing is done successfully here. Okay was a message. Thank you.
Hello everyone, welcome to Software Testing Pedagogical Activity, and I am Benita. And our topic is testing tools. First, what is a testing tool? Tools from a software testing context can be divided as a product that helps for software testing automation. Software testing automation should be done because it helps us to save our time a lot and it makes the testing process quite easy. All tests cannot be automated, but some tests which prone themselves to automation can be automated and some complex tests can be automated. And the testing tool which we are going to see today is JMeter. JMeter, also known as Apache JMeter, is an open source 100% Java-based application with a graphical interface. It is designed to analyze and measure the performance and load functional behavior of web application and variety of services. JMeter is mainly used for web application testing or FTP testing. You can perform various testing activities like performance testing, load testing, stress testing, regression testing, and functional testing in order to get accurate performance metric against your web server. Protocols supported by JMeter are web services, SOAP and SOAP and XML RPC, web HTTP, HTTPS sites, web 1.0, web 2.0, database via JDBC drivers, directory, messaging oriented services via JMS, service, post office protocol 3, IMAP and SMTP. Why JMeter? A web server carries a lot number of application and users. So it is necessary to know that how capable a web server is to handle simultaneous users or applications. For example, how Java T-Point supporting server will perform when a number of users simultaneously access the Java T-Point website at the same time simultaneously. The picture depicts us when 100 of users is trying to access the Java T-Point web server at the same time. Then the server load increases, which reflects the performance of the user. And then the futures of JMeter app, it is open source application. It is very user friendly and it has a graphical user interface. It supports various testing. It supports multi-protocol. Stimulation is available. Framework, a remote distributed testing, and test result visualization is available. The test result will be visualized in the form of graphs, which we will be seeing in the demo. And now the workflow of the JMeter will be like this. First, the user will request for the server connection. Then request sends to the appropriate server and stimulates number of users. Then JMeter collects data to manipulate statistical information and give it to the server. Server response. JMeter all saves all the responses. This is a looping process. Then the end process, then we can get report. Now we can see the demo of the JMeter. Okay, fine. First, we are going to see how to open JMeter in our system. It is not an online base. Like we have to download it. First, we are going to program files, then Apache JMeter. Then we are going to Apache JMeter file. Then we are going to choose JMeter. Then it will take some time to open it in our window. Now, as shown in the video, the JMeter is open. This is how the JMeter home page will look. The right hand side depicts the test plan, which consists of how the test plan will look like, and the left hand side depicts the tools. The test plan will contain name and comments. Next, if we want to add a thread group, we have to click add. We have to click a test plan, then add, then click threads. Then we have to click thread group. After clicking thread group, the thread group will open. It will consist of things like name, comments, action to be taken, number of threads, ramp up period, loop count, etc. And for a simple basis, as we are going to do just a demo, we are given all the values as one. Then we are going to add a new thread for making as a demo sample. Then we have to go to HTTP request. In the HTTP request, we are going to do a sample for the web page. Simple education. This is a simply learn page. We have to copy the link of the page and paste it in the server name or IP address. Then we have to give the name as simply learn. Then we have to add another sampler HTTP request, and we are going to add resources in this page. We have to copy the link of the resources and paste it in server IP name. Similarly, we have to do for one or more constraints which we want. Generally, a website is not a single thing. It consists of link to several websites. We can include as many as we want. Now we are including for corporate training. And after doing everything, we are naming the thread group, and the thread group consists of all the belonging files, and we are naming it as loadtesting.jmx, and now we are going to save it. After saving, we are going to view the result tree. Now the result tree will be shown. It is compiled. The compilation is in progress. Then we have to give the number of threads, ramp up period, loop count. The number of threads is given as 10, ramp up period is given as 2, and loop count is given as 10. Now we are going to run. Let's see what happens. It is running. Then the time taken is shown there. Now we are going to run in the command prompt. The command prompt, we are copying the location and pasting. Minus n, minus t, and minus l is the basic syntax. In minus l page, we are giving the location. These are all the processes carried out while executing. We are just renaming the files and giving it in the command prompt to get the results. Now we are getting a CSV file in which the result will be shown. See, we are seeing success depicts the status of our test. Everything is true here.